why I did a hysterectomy in my 30s. You know, young, fresh, green gal. Well, I did a video recently about my biggest regrets and how, you know, taking out my uterus and all of that, fibroid cysts. I had posted all over social and it generated quite a few attention. Now, some persons were curious as to why I had made such drastic decision while some persons were going through the same, while some persons are curious, you know, some persons their spouse is going through and they don't know how to handle understanding uterine fibroids and ovarian cysts and how it impacts one's daily activity and also relationship. So this is what we're going to talk about in today's video. When I'm with you, how can I so guys, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is a very important topic, a topic that I feel like is not, we don't talk about it much. We hear of it, but we don't talk about it. We hear of how painful it gets for women to go through this pain, but we don't talk about the psychological impact it has on one's life and how those psychological impact affects our daily work, whether it's going to work, whether it's our social life, whether it is our intimacy relationship wise. So let's dive into it. So guys, before I get any further in this video, let me tell you, I am not a professional, I'm not a medical doctor. So what I'm telling you is based off of my experience, what other person would share, or what I would research online, right? So I am no way, no shape or form a medical doctor. So go to your health professional. If you suspect anything strange that is happening, go to your health professional. All right, first and foremost, guys, what is fibroids? We need to know what is fibroids. We need to know what is an ovarian cyst. We need to know how they are similar and how they are different. So fibroids are non-cancerous growth that develops in or around the uterus. They vary in size. So a fibroid can be as small as a little piece or as big as a watermelon, right? While some women do have fibroids and they have no complication, no symptom, whatever, they don't even know that they have it until they are pregnant and they do an ultrasound. Doctors say, hey, there's a little fibroid there, you know. Like some women go through hell, live in hell. That's the best way I can describe it, right? So stemming from heavy period, extreme abdominal pains, right? And these pains can be before your period starts, you know, and even after your period. Frequent urination and even complication if you have a fibroid while you're pregnant, you know. What is an ovarian cyst? So an ovarian cyst is fluid-filled sac that develops on or inside the ovary. So most ovarian cysts are benign. Benign meaning they're not considered a health risk, right? They generally will go away on their own, but some cause problem. Like for me, mine is giving me problems.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Common symptoms of ovarian cysts include bloating, painful periods, pelvic pain. This is before or after period, just like the fibroid. So we're seeing some similarities there, right? Pain during intercourse, and sometimes difficulty emptying your bladder, or you frequent urination. So we're seeing similar thing right there. Symptoms of fibroids and ovarian cysts sometimes overlap, as we saw earlier, as I discussed. The frequent urination, the period pains, the pelvic pains, you know, those are some similarities there. Heavy period. So the impact on relationships, right? How does this thing here affect our relationship? So the physical discomfort is one of the number one issue that a woman may have is the pain, right? And you know, when we're in a pain, we really can't function. We can't cook, we can't clean, we don't have no energy to do nothing. We just want to lay in bed, right? And when we lay in bed, we're not doing anything, guess what happens? Emotional distress. We start to stress because then we realize we're not our same anymore. Our partner is complaining. Our kids are probably even complaining. We can't take the kids to the park. We can't take them to the movie. We're not so fun anymore. Our friends not seeing us. We don't want to go out anymore. You know, those sort of things. So it does impact relationships. Sometimes because we are complaining, and for me too, there are times when I be going through the motions. I'm going through the pain. I'm going through the emotional stress. And it's like to be explaining to my partner, to be explaining to my friends, to be explaining to people constantly what I'm going through. Sometimes I really don't. So this causes like a communication issue, you know? Like there's a barrier right there because sometimes our partners want to support us, but because we feel like we're overburden them, you know, our friends want to support, but we don't want overburden them with our problems. So sometimes we just kind of not communicate any at all, and that is really bad. But it is something that tends to affect us. So there are various treatments that is out there. You guys can do your research, right? There are holistic method, there are surgical method, you know, and there are also holistic will include lifestyle change. And for me, let's get into the story now, right? On why I did a hysterectomy in my 30s. You know, young fresh green girl. Well, young and ready, right? As people would say, you know, you're young. Why you want to take out your home? You don't want to have the more picnic. So first and foremost, I am married. I have two teenagers, well, an adult and a teenager. My daughter is gonna be 19 in July. My son is 14. Right? I don't want any more kids. Right? Really actually come to the if at the time if I had to have one, you know, one of them buck-ups there, unplanned pregnancy, I would have appreciated and embraced and loved my child. But at that time that never happened because I had a fibroid that was in my way. So it was so easy for me to make the decision. But anyway, me kinda got off. But so the real reason why I decided to take my uterus was really because of the pain, the level of discomfort that I was facing. No, I got this comment from somebody on TikTok. I deleted it, you know, because I'm saying you're going to tell me that if I don't know that God is punishing me because I take out my womb, like
what can go so? Tell me. Talk.
So if I should go down that road, so is God punishing me when I was going through that pain? Like, my ask. You're not God. So I'm not even gonna get into that. But yeah. So this person has the audacity to be telling me that no, God give man wisdom, and that's what we have. Lawyer, doctor, teacher, everybody. Right? Argument done. So I was going through a excruciating pain, guys. Pain that I scream for pain in agony. Scream out. Right? My period flow was so heavy. I tried everything. I tried the bush that they talk about. I drink the bush, I drink the tonic. I went vegan. Like I went vegan for months, you know, and that never helped. I cut off for certain things. I like as I said, I went vegan for a couple months. It didn't help, right? I started exercising. I did a total lifestyle change, and it didn't help. Every month when I would go through my cycle, it would be horrible. Like my flow would be so heavy that if I sneeze, my feet, I have to go to the bathroom. Like I will have so many accidents. It is not funny. I will have so many accidents. Like if I sit, I have to kind of say to my coworker, "I'm good." you know, as I would have mentioned, guys, I would have to be wearing like some of those sanitary pads on my heavy days. That's how it was unbearable. And there are times when my period would extend from not just 7 days, 14 days, 10 days. So I was going through it, man. I was going through it. The heavy flow, I was anemic, my iron was low, like it was just so much. And my husband and I, we made a decision, we discussed it together. You know, my Dr. Campbell, big up yourself, he put us through the amount of counseling session before he actually operated on me, right? And he's a Christian too, yeah. And you know, we made a decision, and I said, all right, because it's one thing to remove the fibroids and then they grow back, and then I might go back through all of that. So when I think about that, I'm like, you know, I really and truly don't want to go through this again, you know. So the best decision really is to just take out the uterus, because chances are they're going to go back, right? And since I do not wish to have any more children, my husband don't want no more children, I don't want no more children, it would, you know, problem solved. We don't have no problem with this. We don't have no problem. So that's how I really made a decision. So I did the surgery in 2021. I did the surgery in 2021, right in COVID time, right? And you must can all imagine in COVID time, oh Lord, the distress that I was going through, because backtrack a little bit. In a COVID time, so I work in healthcare. For those who don't know, I work in healthcare. And when in 2020 COVID, they were giving out the AstraZeneca vaccine. I took the AstraZeneca vaccine. I bleed for 2 months straight. Yeah. that was like the little, that was the little icing on top. Yeah. I bleed for 2 months straight, guys, when I took that vaccine, right? That just, I don't know what it did to me, but I did. And that just kind of tipped me over. I said, you know what, I have to. So I did. In 2021, I did the surgery, and everything went well. I'm going to see if I can find a picture for you guys to show you the surgery and stuff. I may can insert a picture of it or a video. I think I have it. If you don't see it, that means I lose it, because I lost some photos and stuff. And I'm gonna look. So yeah, I did the surgery in 2021. So now it's 3 years after, right? 2024 we're in, and I am doing okay to some degree. So when I was talking about my biggest regret, you know, after I'm gonna take out uterus and all of that, I was just only, I was a bit disheartening, because I'm now learning that a cyst is growing on my ovaries. So backtrack a little bit. So a lot of people feels as though that when you do a hysterectomy, that you take out your entire woman organ down there. No. So my cervix is still in. I still have my cervix, so I still have to do a pap smear, right? My uterus is removed, but my ovaries are there still, right? So that little part right here, that little V area, that's what gone, right? And that V area is very small. When you're pregnant, it expands, right? So nothing wrong with my JJ, because a lot of misconception is about women who do hysterectomy. Them, yeah, nothing don't go so, right? Nothing don't go so. It's just that your hormones is a bit off at times, because you know a lot of hormones flow through your uterus, through your fallopian tube, through all of that area. So some things may be off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest, right? It's almost like a woman going through menopause, but very mild. You understand? If you take out the entire, like your uterus, your ovaries, everything, you're gone straight in a menopause. Even if you're 20 years old, you're gonna go straight into menopause. No period, no nothing, no hormones, nothing. Alright? Some people have to be going on hormone therapy and all of that. But I'm not going to get into all of that. But I said this to say that there is so much to learn about fibroids, ovarian cysts, even PCOS. They are under the same kind of umbrella, but they all are unique in their own ways. And it's very important for us women to really check up on ourselves, right, to know what is happening. Because one, a lot of women, their belly, their abdomen is growing, right, their tummy is growing, and they feel as if they're just getting fat. You know, them think them just putting on weight when it could be stuff going on there, you know. Your abdomen, your period, your heavy period is not normal. Check it out. Don't be saying, oh, from ever since or whatever. Let the doctor say, well, do all the checks, but don't be assuming that everything is well. You know, those back pains that you're experiencing, if you're even experiencing those so-called gas pain, it is not normal. You need to check it out. If you're experiencing sharp pain like a knife, like what happened to me and how I realized that I had an ovarian cyst was the fact that I felt like somebody stabbed me with a knife on my left side, and the pain was horrible, right? And it happened several times, and I thought I was having gas. Yeah, I thought I was having gas. And the last time I said, no, I'm going to the doc, and there you go. Yeah, 5 centimeter cyst on my left ovary. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, and this is for me, and as I told you before, I am no way a professional, but this is me and what I'm going to do. So I am going to take the whole vegan lifestyle diet a little bit, not vegan, because the last time I felt like I went to the extreme when I know I could not continue, right? Because the vegan, to change to vegan is not for the weak. Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes some time. But I have started made drastic changes where I eliminated chicken. Chicken has a lot of hormones in it. The antibiotic that they inject in the chicken, it has a lot of hormone. The estrogen hormone is what we women who suffer with fibroids, cysts, and all those things, too much estrogen can impact how we feel and the growth of these cysts and fibroids. So like your dairy, the whole heap of cheese, right, the chicken, the red meat, yeah, all those things, guys, you're gonna have to try and reduce them gradually till you replace them with other options. So for me, I am sticking to my seafood diet. So I'll be eating my shrimp, my fish, my conch. I love conch, you know, seafood stuff, vegetables, my natural juice, my beet juice, you know. I'll be sharing some videos on those stuff coming soon as well. But yeah, fibroids and cysts thing is not normal. It's not easy to handle. And if your wife, if your best friend, if your girlfriend is suffering, here are some tips that you can use to, you know, show a little bit more empathy and you know, just to help them along the way. Help them to engage in physical activity. No, they may say they don't want to because of how they're feeling, but I can tell you that when you start to do it, you feel better, right? So it's be subtle, but try and engage them. Say, babes, let's go for a walk. Let's, you know, do some stress relieving activity, something, you know, swimming pool, to the beach, you know, something. Meditation, you know, find somewhere in your house to just sit, meditate, you know, do some deep breathing exercises, you know, create more healthier options in terms of the food in the house, you know, making healthier juices, healthier drinks, you know. Communication, very important. So communicate how what they're doing is affecting your relationship, intimacy. Create some ways that can work for both persons to enhance that issue, you know, to enhance it. Advocate for your partner, because a lot of people be talking a lot of things that they don't understand. So advocate, let people know that, hey, my wife is this, or my friend is going through this, and this is normal, and this is what happened. So, you know, encourage your person to do more self-care, like self-care, because sometimes your body changes, you feel a little bit out of it, you're not active enough, so you're gaining a little weight, you're not doing your hair, you don't feel as if you're pretty, you know, you're not into that motion as well. But it is good to practice self-care. Encourage her, you know, to do a little bit more self-care to change the mood, because the mood swing, they are depressing. It's like a roller coaster, up down, up down, up down. Yeah, those mood swings. Try to create a stress-free environment where not a lot of stress is there. Just have an open communication with your partner to maintain a strong relationship. So guys, if you see me look down, I wrote some stuff. So because of this, the whole feelings, you know, it is easy for people to develop bad habits. So because they're going through the motions, they started to just eat crazy. They eat everything, you know, because it's really and truly, I feel like with the fibroids and the cysts, it make you crave sugar more, you know. It make you want all of the wrong things to eat. I swear you, I kid you not. It makes you want to eat the wrong things. And then if you're going through that emotional distress, if psychologically you're just depressed, you're going to eat the wrong things, right? So you're going to drink what you're not supposed to drink, especially if you've been avoiding, you know, social crowd, you know, you're gonna get lonely, you're going to feel hopeless, all of them feelings that are gonna happen. So guys, if you are experiencing this, there are support groups that you can join. Check out Facebook. There are counseling services that you can go to, you know, where you can get counseling therapy on it. There are ways in which, you know, be around your friends. Try to hang around your friends, you know. Don't isolate yourself away from your friends or your family. You know, treat yourself to a spa day, like do some stuff. Create an itinerary weekly that you can do to help reduce the whole isolation, the loneliness, the stress. You know, do something that will just reduce all of that. You know, practice mindfulness, relaxation. Go for a drive out, go to the beach, go to the river, you know, read your Bible, pray, talk to God. Exercise, that is one of the biggest one for me that had worked. No guys, I'm not telling you all of this because I like to talk or because I read them on the internet. Yeah, me read them on the internet, but I actually test them, and I test it. And one of the things where no money, it not cost no money for do, I really exercise. Get up out of your bed, start do some walk, start do burn little sweat. Watch a YouTube video, do what you can do, and exercise and burn some. So you're going to start feeling different. Yeah, and by doing so, the tummy is gonna go down, you're gonna lose some weight, and you're gonna start feel a little better. And who knows, you may eventually reduce that cyst or that fibroids not bothering you anymore. So just commit to a lifestyle change, guys. That's the important thing. Lifestyle change. Consult with your physician to ensure that everything is going okay. Do your every 6 months, you check on the ovaries, you check on the fibroids to see what's happening. If you do these lifestyle changes and you're monitoring it, you will know what is working or not. And if it reaches the point where you say, oh, is a hysterectomy, but at least you would have tried everything else before going through that. So guys, we're at the end of this video. If you do enjoy this video, please give your girl a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Share the video to a friend who you know needs this. It is important for us to spread awareness because information is literally right at our fingertips, but some persons are just not, you know, seeking, right? The Bible said, knock and the door shall be open. So share it with a friend. You never know who is suffering silently, who is oblivious to what may be happening in their body, not knowing the signs and the symptoms, and they are going through. You may help somebody by just sharing. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see some comments, that we can have some conversation in the comment section, where we can teach each other about this thing, and just to empower and to encourage each one of us. Thank you. Bye.